the same question. You being the international company in Pakistan, you have been part of the producing asset as well, and now you want to venture with us in the offshore as well. So what's your take on our basins?
Thank you very much for having me once again. I think the offshore has a huge potential in Pakistan. This is the future of the frontiers, as per se. However, I think our strategy to unfold the frontiers has been verified, and actually has been different from one company to another. We need to have a unified strategy on how we approach the offshore. We should have a consistent, dedicated effort rather than just engaging in a single well approach. What has happened in the past is that multiple operators or multiple companies engage in one project, spend about $20–30 million on G&G acquisitions, and then drill a well and unfortunately find out the outcome is not so positive, and then disengaged, taking away all this local knowledge that has been built, all the lessons learned during the offshore engagement, and then each operator go in different direction. I think we should have a dedicated approach to the offshore. We could have a company that is dedicated. We could call it the Pakistan Exploration Offshore and Production. But there has to be a collaborative effort in the offshore, and our strategy to the basins should be a bottoms up. I think we should have sort of like put a certain criteria to rank the basins and go after the most prolific basins, rather than having a scattered approach amongst the offshore. This actually will give again more attention to the more prolific basins in the offshore, and bring about, again, focused effort to make one discovery. All we need is one discovery on the offshore, and we could be the new Guyana or the new Suriname of the world. I think there is, again, a huge potential. However, our approach needs to be more unified, and the strategy should be basin-driven rather than single approach or one joint venture approach. One of the other things we have actually to focus on the offshore is, speaking of the ease of doing business, operating the onshore, the offshore brings about a lot of ease of operating. I mean, with regards with the fishery industries, but the offshore is much easier to operate in Pakistan. In the onshore, you have to, as Mr. Ali mentioned and Mr. Zahir mentioned, there's a lot of complications we have to follow. There's a lot of paperwork to do on the onshore, getting NOCs from multiple departments in the government and the environmental agencies and the forest departments, local administrations involvement, land acquisitions, which actually prolongs the expiration period from what could be done actually in 2 years to probably 5 or 6 years. So the offshore actually has that. The fiscal regime, to touch base on that, has been changed last year, and there's a bonanza of $1 for the first 3 fields that are being discovered in the offshore. So I think the government has done its part in actually trying to promote the offshore, and the government has offered 40 offshore blocks. What else can we ask for? It's us now who actually need to adopt the technology. There's a lot of data in the offshore, and the data has to be inventoried. We have to inventory the data based on the quality and try to use, again, the technology of the AI and machine learning to integrate the data and try to focus on the overall, again, the offshore rather than just, bits and pieces here and there, which actually diverts our efforts in trying to bring about a very positive result in the offshore.